A fragrance brand that I avoided because other reviewers didn't like them either. Stay tuned. The House of Acqua de Parma is what I'm going to be talking about today. And in the beginning of my fragrance journey, I was mindless. I didn't have a mind of my own, guys, and I'll be the first to admit that I listened to a lot of these reviewers, and every single reviewer that I came across, if they said run out and get it, I was out there looking for it. And although I regretted a lot of my purchases later on in my journey, I also regretted not trying more fragrances from the House of Acqua de Parma. I did have two that I did finally pick up bottles of, and I found them in for really good prices. I think both of those I found online on Macari for really great prices. Unfortunately, I sold both of them later on, but being that I have a subscription to Royalty Scents and Lux SB, I was fortunate enough to find Acqua de Parma fragrances once again, and I have this decant here of Acqua de Parma Essenza. It's a eau de cologne concentration, and I don't have the part that it sits in, the little lipstick atomizer part, but you can see I've worn this several times over, including today, and this sample is almost gone. If I can find a bottle of this, I will definitely pick this one up. I did, however, have Fico di Amalfi, which was one of my favorite fragrances because it has, I think it had the note of fig in it or something. And I absolutely loved that scent. It just did not last on my skin. And that was the key thing that people kept saying, that Acqua de Parma fragrances don't last. And not all fragrances have to last all day or all week. This is something that I have to personally get over. I am one of those guys who likes strong fragrances. I like the beast mode fragrances, as we like to call them. And not all fragrances have to be beast mode. And this is one of those fragrances. It's not beast mode, but it has very good performance on my skin, and I'll get to that in a few. So, Acqua de Parma Colonia Essenza this is just the main accords I'm going to give you. It's a citrus aromatic fragrance with white florals. It's a fresh spicy, it's woody and green. And before I go into the actual notes in this fragrance, I'm going to tell you what I got. Almost this fougere style fragrance. It's very fresh. You do get those woods, a lot of citrus, and the florals aren't feminine, for lack of another word. This is made for men, but women can wear this also. It's not masculine, like it's not overly masculine to where a woman would be like, oh no, I wouldn't wear this, but it was probably smell great on a guy. So this is launched in 2010, and this is actually a flanker to the edition that came out in 1916. So that's a key bit of information that I did not know. Notes. This is citrusy, woody. It has bergamot, lemon, mandarin, orange, grapefruit, petitgrain, neroli, sage, rosemary, lily of the valley, rose accords, jasmine, patchouli, vetiver, white musk, and amber. And although I may not pick up because my nose isn't trained like a lot of the older guys that's been in the fragrance game, and I don't mean older like uh, age wise, but just the guys who've been in the game a little bit longer who know this stuff. I can't pick up on everything, but I do pick up on a lot of the citrus notes up top. Definitely the neroli, the lily of the valley, the rose. I don't think I was picking up, but the jasmine, yes, the vetiver and white musk, and a bit of that amber. A lot of those other notes like the petitgrain, the sage, rosemary, the rose accord, like I said, I do pick up on the patchouli. I overlooked that one. Other than that, I think this is a fantastic fragrance, and like I said, this does not. This is not one of those fragrances that's going to get you 10, 15, 20, 25 hours on skin. I got about 5, 6 hours on skin, and it was hot today here in South Georgia. About 5 to 6 hours on skin. I did spray my shirt, but that did last, so obviously it's clothing. But in the air, this smells very, very good. I like it a lot. I actually like it over Fico di Amalfi, which was my favorite, as I've already stated. This, if you can find this, definitely give it a try, guys. I'm not telling you to run out and buy a bottle of Acqua di Parma because in most cases they are a little pricey. They have popped up in the past in rack stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I've been unfortunate enough not to find any, but I did run across a few shower gels, and I thought that they were the fragrance, and I was fooled. I didn't buy them, but I picked it up, got in line, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, man, this is the shower gel. So be very weary of that, guys. Pay attention to that. If you see these fragrances, Acqua di Parma fragrances, make sure they are not the shower gel or some kind of shampoo or something. For the most part, this decant, I want to say came from Lux SB. I'm not totally sure. But either one of those subscriptions, Lux SB or Royalty Scents, they run you about $15 to $20 a month for a, what size is this? I want to say like a 9 ml decant. It doesn't say, but it's like a 9 ml decant, I believe. It does come with a lipstick atomizer. I don't think this one did because I believe this one may have been one that they gifted to me along with my subscription. And it didn't come with the lipstick atomizer part, but definitely check out the House of Acqua di Parma, guys. Do not allow other people and other reviewers to sway your opinion when it comes to fragrances. If you have your mind set on trying something, just try it. I've missed out on a lot of great fragrances, possibly I'll say great fragrances, due to listening to other reviewers talk about how bad something is or how poor in performance something is. Try it. Get a decant. Like I said, decants don't cost you much. You can find the little dabber vial decants for cheap. You can find the sprayers, like I said, ranging from maybe 10 and up. Just depends, guys. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you there. The House of Acqua di Parma, Colonia Essenza was my scent of the day, and I love it. Here is to smelling great, guys. Peace.